But that leads us into the third conclusion here. Taking 100% responsibility for your life. That's number one. It's number one in the success principles. As you can see that book laying there behind me. That's number one principle, is taking 100% responsibility for your life. That means you're not going to blame anybody else. The buck stops here, right on your lap. Right there, that's where the buck stops. Anything happens for the good, you're going to take credit for it. Anything happens that kicks you off your path a little bit, you might as well take credit for that too. That was your choice. That was your response to an event, and that was your choice to do it. As our dear friend Oprah says right there, you are responsible for your life. You can't keep blaming someone else for your dysfunction. Life is really about moving on. So whether that means that you have to make sure that you take your medicine every day. My dad has multiple things, high blood pressure, things that, hey, thanks for the likes. Love the likes, and love the hearts. But like my 88-year-old dad, he has it timed out. He takes his meds on the morning, noon, and night, whatever he has to take at those moments in time. Take responsibility. He knows that if he doesn't do that, it's going to be a worse outcome. Now he's going to have more health problems, things of that sort. He knows that he's got to get up. He's got to get moving. He's got to do things. Once you start making those decisions, it goes really well. And the other thing is, love yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. I'm looking myself in the monitor right here, but look at yourself in the mirror at home, or pull up a monitor and look at yourself in the computer that way too. But tell yourself that you love yourself. That's where it starts. When you start loving yourself, these positive things just happen because you're taking 100% responsibility for making that happen. You bring more love. You give a love out and you bring more love into your life. And that's what it's really all about. Money isn't going to buy you that. Money's not going to buy you happiness. And so you're going to have, these things are going to happen. You want to seek out, if you want to seek out more clients, well, then start being a great example for them to seek you out. Get out there and do that. But if there's any dysfunction, I don't like that word dysfunction, but if there's any dysfunction in your life, you're responsible for it. So sit down and go, I'm going to change things. I'm going to get on a different route. I'm recalculating my journey. And then life is really about moving on. Now, once that's all gone, move on beyond it. Forgive those people that you have to forgive, and then be constant and be consistently out there thinking with your heart. There you go. So get out there, change your response. Sorry about the show being a little bit short tonight and starting a little bit early. I apologize for that. For those that tune in right at 6:30, but just a little bit because of the teaching, so my throat's getting a little fried here. So think with your heart and think of your response. So every time something happens, if you normally get angry, maybe stop, take a moment, think about it, and respond differently. Sometimes it's just a matter of somebody's having a bad day. This morning, driving in traffic, going into Madison here, got caught up in some heavy traffic. I could have, started going, oh my gosh, I'm going to be, and freaking out. But I chose not to because it doesn't matter. It's not going to get me there any faster. Hi, Diane. It's not going to get me there any faster. It's not going to change that outcome if I get angry or if I start blaming other people for that. And there was, I'm that sad little guy that backs off and lets people pull in front of me to get onto the highway from an on-ramp and things like that. But I do that for a reason. I was explaining that to the insurance people today. I do that for a reason because I want them in front of me. I don't want somebody riding my tail in the back and maybe texting and driving and all that good stuff. So I want to be able to have a little control over that in when I'm driving there. So anyway, don't blame others. So the show's a little bit short tonight, and I got on a little bit early, Diane. Sorry about that. But don't blame others. Take accountability for yourself. Take 100% responsibility for that, for your actions. And then remember, event plus reaction equals outcome. So if the only thing that you have control over and you can change is going to be that reaction. So how you react to it. So work on that reaction part and how you react to every event in your life, okay? This week. Work on it for the rest of this week. And let me know how it come back in the comments. Let me know how it works out. I will be back here next Tuesday at 6:30 with a better voice than this one. It won't be so froggy. And other than that, we'll see you next week. Let me know what your comments are on Facebook or on YouTube. Go over there. And let me know what your comments are about this. What do you think? Should we blame others or should we just take accountability for ourselves? And let me know how it works out for the rest of the week. So until next week, we'll see you later. This is Dave Stelma. Bye-bye.